This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? This is the MG Marvel R Performance, and in this video I'm gonna review the interior. So since this is a performance, it's all-wheel drive, so there is nothing in the front. Otherwise, if it's a rear-wheel drive, then you will have a front. So I guess we'll start on the back then. And the charge port is on the right side, which is the wrong side. Should have been the left side, which is the right side. And since this is a Chinese luxury car, we have kick sensor. Wait, let me see. There, huh? Second try, oh yeah. And it also comes with tow hitch. Fairly large trunk here. But you know, in the MG brochure, it says that this Marvel is bigger than Ioniq and ID4. But it turns out that when it comes to practical space, it's worse than those two cars. Mainly because the hood here is quite long and it's eating up unnecessary space. But okay, it's still okay space here. We have some bags here for charging cables. Sorry for the noise, by the way. There was some kind of refurbishing going on here. This is the vehicle to load adapter. And I guess maybe we should take out this one. I'm gonna measure some shit here. So let's bring out the laser cannon. Bosch Samo. Let's see now. Actual length here. Oh, this is kind of shallow. 86 centimeters. The width here is 104 centimeters. The height here, wait, this one is in the way. Height is 64 centimeters. I had to round down in case you want to fit something big here. And then when it comes to space under here, I guess this is the, you see, I don't know if I can use this as a laser pointer, but here we have the drivetrain, which eats up a lot of space. It's a freaking a dual motor in the rear with a 2-speed gearbox. So then we have the Bose speaker here, subwoofer, and then some stuff. And I guess that's pretty much it. So you can't really utilize the space under here. This is the result of over-engineered car. You will have less practical space. So now we follow the seats. They fall almost flat, which is good. And the length here, this is just normal driving position. We have, let's say there, 175 centimeters. This one here though, has been pushed all the way forward. Well, I have to measure it, I guess, until this point. Then we have 196 centimeters. And then diagonally, put something big here. There-ish. Wow, 210 centimeters. So you see, we still have decent space, a decent length in this car. And then let's check the width of the seat. It's, I have to get a reading here. 139 centimeters. And what about the height here then? Roughly here. Wow, really? 31 centimeters. Yeah, you can feel like, you know, you're sitting like this, kind of. Am I exaggerating a bit? You don't have that height here, so the comfort is not that great. And also, now I feel like this is not MEB platform, because the seat here, now I'm sitting behind myself. I mean, you have okay leg room, but compared to the MEB cars like Skoda Enyaq, ID4, you have a shit ton of space here. So, but other than that, no, okay comfort here in the back. Your seat pocket here. We have USB-A, 2 of them. Man, China has not invented USB-C yet. Okay, what are these? Okay, yeah. The feel of this is a little bit cheap. It feels a bit plastic-ish, you know? Who's that? Oh, my neighbor, okay. So, it's not like Hongqi, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hongqi. The Hongqi was more premium feel. Okay, whatever. I'm just nitpicking, but hey. Oh, really? What is this button? Huh. Okay, I'm not sure. It's not a button. It's just a symbol. So, door pocket there. Bose sound system. Fairly okay. Huh, interesting. Okay, now let's check. Headroom. How is the headroom? Whoa, you see? Like, you already have kind of low seat, and if you raise the seat, then boom, you get even worse headroom. So this is always the compromise between seat height versus headroom versus the height of the car. So of course, if you make it tall like a Neo ES8, then you have shit ton of space, but then the car is taller and then maybe less efficient, or even less efficient, I'd say. But okay, so we have some kind of perforated seats here. And then here we see, oh, I like this. A strap, you can pull it down. And then look here. Is this like brushed stuff? Brushed aluminium? Zook. Cup holder there. And also a little table here. I like it. Many cars, they only come with this, but they don't have this one here. So this is very practical when you have a little picnic here. But no ski opening. I guess that's just a German thing. Wait, can this one be raised? Nope. Can this one be raised? Nope. So we have fixed headrest, which kind of works for most people. In the middle here though, I guess you don't want to sit here because then you have no, you don't want to be rear-ended. And then we have flat floor, which is good. But the seat comfort in the middle seat here is quite poor. I can also show you that if you sit here, for me, I'm 173 centimeters, then, yeah. So, again, compared to the competitors in the same price, I mean, not the same price range, they're actually a lot more expensive when I think about it. Yeah, Enyaq and ID4, they are a lot more expensive, but you also get way more space than in here. And we have sunroof, we can also open it, so it gives some openness for the people sitting in the back. Here though, this is the shit, man. I don't mean good shit, I mean bad shit. The Isofix mounting points. I was struggling big time. You see, we have some holes, and I finger the hole. You know, like you do it like this, 2 fingers, and I was freaking trying to find out where the heck the Isofix point is, right? And I struggled for the longest time to find it, because if you just go straight in, it won't lock on anything. But then after fingering for a while, I found out there is like this spot here, the G spot, I guess. It's kind of hard to show you, of course, on video, unless we go in with a freaking probe camera. But you have to feel it with 2 fingers. And you will find the Isofix hook, but it's hidden behind this fabric here. So then you have to try to remove it, and I could simply not do it on that side, but I managed to do it on this side. Yeah, here, I can feel bare metal. Somehow I managed to fist, no, maybe not fist, but finger the thing, so that I don't know how I managed to get it out, but there and there I can put the Isofix base in here. But when you go in, right, don't go low like this with a probe thing. You want to go up here and then kind of and then suddenly you will latch in on this one and this one. So this is kind of clumsy, but I managed to get it to work. But on this side, I'd recommend that you want to have it on this side here in case of a crash. But then I simply couldn't finger out the metal on these sides, so that gets lots of minus point for me as a daddy. At least you sit good here, you sit well here. We have electric adjustable seats with memory, 2 settings. You just have to hold it. And there's also this one here, which is like a lumbar support, but it's just manual. You have to just pump it. Wait, how do you release the thing? Huh, that's kind of interesting, right? And then steering wheel can be adjusted up and down, in and out. That's good. And then one nice bonus is that the sun visor here will pivot, but also extend. Not many cars will do that. And here we have Bose system. Fairly good sound system. Okay, yeah, yeah. What, dude? I forgot that we have a ding-dong car, but okay. So here we have door pocket, fairly large, that's good. But you see, on the stitching here, like the perforated, yeah, why is the dashboard perforated? Because someone's gonna sit on it? No, but at least, you know, they make it feel and look good. Yeah, so you see, this is a nice upgrade over the ZS EV. You see? perforated steering wheel also, wow. The buttons here are nice to touch. Fairly good, good response on it. One weird thing though is that this side is used to adjust that side of the instrument cluster. And then this side here is used to adjust that side of the instrument cluster. Okay, and then here we have cruise control stock. Well, I'm actually a fan of cruise control stock versus having it on the steering wheel, because you tend to have other shit on the steering wheel. Okay, here we have a fairly big screen, but this is the weakest point of the car, because the software here is so buggy. Like, where do I start really? First of all, now it seems to be okay, because the screen seems a bit dim, but there's a hotkey here, by the way, to enter the pull down menu, which is also kind of weird, because now I got to work. Yeah, here's a pull down menu. But let me see now. Yeah, now it's set to the lowest brightness, but I found myself starting the car in the evening and then the screen looks a little bit bright, but then if I do this and this, it becomes darker than when it was like that when I start, you know. And that's just one thing. And then the HVAC has a mind of its own. When you click here, and you have to wait for the lag there. Okay, now it's set to this one, but I think if I just change some settings here, I just change, not really setting, but change temperature maybe. Maybe not, of course. Every time I want to demonstrate something, then it doesn't do it. What if I change mode? No, of course, every time I want to demonstrate something, it doesn't work. But what I will show you is that I just keep driving, you know, and then suddenly it will default to this one. Wait, this one and this one, I think. Yeah, I'll leave this one here. It will default to that one. Very annoying, because it tends to blow in my face and I don't want it. And then I have to click back here. And then also, the responsiveness on this screen is kind of shitty. I found myself many times just clicking here. You see, did you see? Oh wow, oh, that was slow. Okay, this time it reacted. You see, you did see that I clicked on it, right? But it did not respond. I'm gonna click again. Yeah, so I'm used to just having the soft click on touchscreen like I do on many cars, you know. But then nothing happens. But MG, they say that this is a Gorilla screen, so I guess that's good, because you can kind of have to there, okay, okay, there you go. But here I'm going to show you something here. Okay, it's not too much. I'm not going to focus too much here, but you have discharge management. This one has vehicle to load also. But here I'm going to show you that in the charging settings here, you have a dedicated button for battery heaters. You can enable battery heater by just controlling it manually. This is freaking brilliant, because many cars you have to navigate to a charger. They claim they have battery heater on arrival at the fast charger, but they don't. This one has it just like a button, just like the ZS EV also. So I like it. And then you have the home button here in case you get lost. Wait, home button here, please. Can we just go home, please? Please go home, please. There! Wow. And then when you put the car in reverse, you have 360 camera. Here. Fairly okay. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, but park. So, but that was a little bit about the software. Okay, I'm going to show you here. Maybe I should go on this side. See that we have 12-volt outlet. We have 2 more USB-A here. But I like this kind of space under here. You can put your shit here. Because I guess more and more car manufacturers, they realize that they don't need to put too much stuff here in the middle here in an EV. So they manage to utilize the space better. And then here we have 2 cup holders. We have a little center console here. This is wireless charging pad for the phone. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of small though. I feel like this is a bit smaller than many other cars. The whole screen here steals a lot of space, but good ergonomics though. And here we have a button for region. And here we have a button for, they call it iDrive, but for different modes. And I can show you that we have, if you start here, we have winter mode. We have eco mode. Maybe I need to adjust the screen here. and then normal mode, it will default to normal, and then sport mode, and then you also have Sport Plus, which locks it on all-wheel drive. But it will, every time it will reset to, or when every time you start, it will start at normal and will start at region 2 there. So it doesn't remember it, which is kind of clumsy. Okay, other than that, here we have some lights. They are kind of white-ish. I don't like it. I would like it more yellow-ish. But I can show you here at least that we have light there, makeup light. We also have makeup light here. You see, this car is getting more and more premium now, I have to say. And the seats, they look good. They feel good. Maybe a little bit flat. One thing I'm missing is this one here. You cannot adjust it up or anything. I mean, it only opens and closes. Some cars you can adjust it forward and then also up, but that's more like the German cars. But this one is kind of like this, so I found myself maybe lacking some space when I use my elbow here when I'm driving. But that's, I guess, just me. But I can show you now. The head room here at least is okay. But you don't drive like this. If you drive like this, then you have plenty of headroom if you open the sunroof. But most people, they drive like this, and then you see that you kind of bump into this part here. Unless they could have made it larger maybe, because there's still some space here, right? But I guess because of structural stuff, then they cannot make the glass too big unless it's a pure glass roof like a Tesla or, yeah, some other cars. But other than that though, oh yeah, I can show you also here we have adjustable. So there are little nice things about this car, you know, there's stuff that matters for many people. So other than that, okay car. Like average, not groundbreaking, but just all right. So there you have it, the Marvel. It's marvelous, right? Well, the ride is actually quite good. Okay, so I mentioned they compared this one against Skoda Enyaq and ID4. It turns out that the wheelbase here is longer than those cars, those MEB cars. And I feel like the comfort here is remarkably good when you drive. And also the soundproofing here is outstanding. It's right on par, right? It's right below BMW iX. That's how quiet this car is. Huh? But when it comes to space, kind of limited. But at least the look and feel on the materials looks good. Compared to some other ID4, for example. A lot of plastic. So yeah, there's a little bit minus, but also a little bit of plus with this car. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.